we're just gonna get right into it. The golden rule, treat other people the way you want to be treated. So this happened to me twice in one night, and I'm not saying if just one happened, whether it would have stung more. I don't know, but we can't do anything about that now. I've been in a bad mood today, the day before, or probably the day before that. As I said before, the holidays aren't exactly the greatest time for me. I don't have fond memories of Decembers in my entire life. I do not have fond memories of Decembers at all. In sports, they say the best availability. No, I fucked that up. The best ability is availability. And that holds true in a lot of sports where there can be a lot of injuries, especially the same injuries over and over. I have no idea how that thing got there, but shit happens. This is a request. Please do not hint at something that you might want to do if you're not sure if you want to do it or not. So that begs the question, why bother asking? Why bother stating? So I was, maybe I don't know, falling asleep or close half asleep, I have no idea. And I get a message from someone saying if I wanted to do something. And I type in, I guess, question mark. Now, after not hearing back from this person for some time, they reply to me, "Oh, sorry. You can go back to sleep now." Well, I'm glad I got your permission that it was okay for me to fall asleep now. When I was the one that responded to you, and you were the initiator of said conversation, if you want to call it that. So all I'm saying is, if there's even a shadow of a doubt, you can't do something that you hint or indicate you're going to do, then don't mention it in the first place at all. I think that's a valid request. I don't think that's asking too much. Do you think it's asking too much? I don't know. I'm just like, if I wasn't in a bad mood already, like now, I just don't understand people's disrespect. I don't understand their negligence. And I'm honestly just tired. I'm very tired of all this. And this is the problem with, let's just say, being an available person. Someone who's, I would like to think, who's generally nice. I mean, if you don't poke me, I won't poke you back. And it doesn't make sense to me. If that's how you really want to be treated, I could do that all live long day. I mean, if that's how you get your rocks off, then rock on. I mean, maybe that's the hidden message here, is that I shouldn't be nice and I should just allude to certain things and plans and happenings that are never going to go through anyway. I just don't get it. Because I would like to think that if someone invites me to do something and I say maybe, that's an earnest maybe. I decide, okay, we'll wait till that time comes closer. If I don't feel like doing it, I don't feel like doing it. If I do, I do. But now, more and more, I've noticed that maybe usually means no. And that's what I'm going to start saying from now, just no. I think that would be a good plan for me is to repeatedly say no when there's even an inkling, even a hint that I don't want to do something. I would say no. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, like, these are people trying to make plans with me, not the other way around. And I'm just gonna start saying no. I mean, like, I think I decided I'm gonna be missing action for as I look at my calendar here. I think the third is next Wednesday. Today being Wednesday, of course, after midnight. It's around 2 a.m. This is how long I've been thinking about this. I would say at least until the third, maybe the 10th, which is the next Wednesday. So basically 1 to 2 weeks starting today. I might just not even answer my phone, and if I'm contacted repeatedly, your number may or may not be temporarily blocked. And I just don't want to deal with people right now. I don't want to deal with their disrespect. I don't want to deal with their inassertiveness, their indecision. I just don't understand in what the point of being quote unquote nice, what the point of that is if people walk all over you. And that's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm allowed to go back to sleep now. And I this is on so many levels. It's crazy. And like, I don't get it. I mean, is this amusing for some people to exasperate their bad moods? Is this some sort of sadistic? Is this like a sadistic orgasm of theirs, where the more you disrespect someone, that the better they feel, and that's sort of like outward masochism, if you want to look at it like that. And maybe they think there's no problem with that. Maybe no one taught them any better. I don't know. I mean, I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened, and it's not. The clear answer that I think I can gather from all of this is there's no maybe anymore. There's only a yes or a no, and I'm going to start saying no more. Well, not no more, but no. But technically no more. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when I was talking to someone who used to be a friend of mine. This was this particular time. It was during a pandemic, and it made me question how long it had been since I previously went to a behavioral health care hospital. And there was this time during the pandemic where like I was just I just couldn't do it. My streak would have been broken of however many years without being hospitalized, and that's how bad things got, that I was open to doing that in an unclean and unsafe environment where I would be putting my life in danger, people around me in danger, just so I could stop from losing my mind. I'm not saying this particular night comes close. It reminds me of it, but I wish there was an easy answer to this. And the only thing I can gather from all of this is some people throw words to the wind. Some people throw caution to the wind. I'm tired. to be honest. Not physically, of course. Although it's nice to know I can go back to sleep now. But anyway, what is wrong with some people? I'm very tired of all this, and with certain people in my life, not obviously not tonight, but things in the past, I could always make an excuse for them. I could always be, oh, they have kids, oh, they have other responsibilities more important than me. I understand that. But does that make it okay? Does that make it right? And the only answer I can come to a conclusion with is no, it doesn't. There's that word. There's that word no. No, it doesn't make it right. It's whether you actually follow through on it and be like, oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. That was a mistake of mine. And if you do that, everything's cool. But the point is, I won't be able to hear that till you're allowed to wake up in the morning and, apparently wake me up too. And then I guess at some point I'll just go back to sleep with your permission, of course. Is that just a bad choice of words? Like, did I misinterpret that somehow? I don't know, because I deleted the text message, because that's what I do when I don't want to think about certain texts, or audio messages for that matter, so I eliminate the ability for me to reflect on it and listen to it or read it one more time. I just delete it from existence as far as I know, because I can't take that from a recycling bin and put it back on my phone. It's not gonna happen. I just feel like it goes beyond levels of disrespect. It goes beyond the lack of common courtesy. And I don't know, man, like sometimes I look at society, I look at myself, I look at my experiences, and I think, are things supposed to be this way? Is this how society is supposed to act to each other? And I never come to an answer. And most people are like, why even bother wondering about such things? It's a simple answer that I replied to trophy hunting habits. Why do I think about it? Because I can. I just I don't know. I don't mean to be taking all these pauses, but like this isn't being in the mood I am. This isn't exactly something easy to talk about. The disrespect. Yeah. So for the next 1 or 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna not answer anything work related. If I do, I'll probably text to anything regarding personal matters, but I don't think I'm gonna acknowledge those at all. It'll be lucky if I read them at all. So I'll probably just see who it's from, and like I do with other things on my phone that bother me, I'll just delete it, and it will cease to exist theoretically. So now what am I supposed to do? It's 2:15 a.m. I have to wake up in an hour and 45 minutes to get ready for the gym. This is more than enough time. It's probably cold as fuck out there, but wouldn't be the first time. This is New England after all. It's just some people just don't get it. I don't think they hear themselves talking sometimes. Like the hypocrisy, like the blatant disregard for courtesy, and like just like social rules and norms. Not even dynamics, but just how to not act like a fool. And when I don't see that in people I thought I saw that in, it kind of shatters the illusion, if that makes any sense. I just don't get it. So I'm going to request that certain things be not talked about around me, including but not limited to alcohol, recreational drugs, what's that word? Punctuality. I know it sounds weird not to talk about it, but like, if it's never been respected before, it probably never will. But I just don't want to talk about it. Maybe people enjoy being mistreated and disrespected. Maybe I'm the one who's got it wrong when I'm told I'm allowed to go back to sleep. That's kind of a big thing here. That was a big message, the takeaway that I got from that conversation was that basically it was, let's disregard the plans we talked about so it'd be okay for you to go to sleep. Like, does anyone see something wrong with this? Like, why am I the only one who understands there's something wrong with this? And like, for a long time I thought, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong. And in terms of society and common courtesy, how am I in the wrong? Like, did I do something to disrespect someone? Because like, throughout that entire conversation, I had two messages in that conversation. It was one, I guess, question mark, like I told you. And the other one was, are you coming, question mark. That was the end of the conversation. And in that brief, short conversation, my mood was exacerbated, and I'm in whatever place I am now, where I'm a little fed up. I'm a little tired of things not changing. When you call someone out on something, you expect them to change, or at least consider changing. And if that's not you, then maybe we shouldn't be friends. I mean, I'm sorry if that sounds mean, but like I said it before, people come and go. But hey, what do I know? Alright, well, I don't know how long are we at in this video right now? Why are we not in Red Room? We're almost at 20 minutes now. Probably went out longer for than it should have, but I don't know how many times I said in this video, I just don't get it. But like, I can't emphasize that enough, is that I just don't get it. I just don't understand why people think wrong things that they do are okay if that's what they've been doing for so long. And it's like, if that's how you're used to treating other people, then why the fuck should I treat you the way I want to be treated when that is not reciprocated? You know what I mean? Oh well. I mean, yeah, so 1 or 2 weeks, guys. I'll still post some YouTube stuff, but it'll just be regular life without talking to anyone that's not related to me or in this household. That's one thing I've been thinking about too, is my lack of decision and a lot of stuff that's got me in the bad mood. It was a bad Christmas, just like it always is. Hey, New Year's is right around the corner, right? One of the biggest drinking holidays of the year. Nothing bad can happen from that, right? When was the last time a whole bunch of people drinking something bad happened? When was the last time that happened? But hey, we'll see. Alright guys, I don't know how to end this video. Part of me doesn't want to, because like as soon as the video ends, I know I'm probably gonna have to put up with the shit again and again and again, unless I say no and put a stop to it. So I think I know what I have to do. Just get that pun. I think I know what I have. Well, take care of yourselves, and I would hope each other.